where we're going to drive the jet car around a racetrack. I truly believe that this is the greatest car I've ever seen. We're at Lakeside, and this is the final episode. We're here, and the car's going to run, and the guys have let us. I told them it's just a 6-cylinder VN, and they said it's no problem, drive it.
Oh my God!
But they're going to be a little bit surprised because we've got a massive big jet engine out of the back. But they can learn about that later. But we're here. This is the final day, the final video. As my good friend Weston said, this isn't the ending that we wanted, but it's the ending that we got. Now, let's go over some things on the car. Straight away, you're going to notice this big carbon wing. It's not actually carbon, and it's from eBay, and it probably does nothing, but it looks cool, and then if it looks cool, it looks cool. But there is quite a few components on this car that actually do stuff, and they're actually really good quality parts, not the wing. So straight away we noticed the red. The guys at Brisbane Refinish Supplies have gone above and beyond and supplied us with the tools and the area and the paint and everything we needed to make this car red.
Because JETCAR.
And look fast. Because if it looks fast, it looks fast.
High five.
We didn't have a lot of time to prep the car, so in certain lights and certain angles you might see dings and stuff. But when you paint a car in one day that's 30 older than me, you're going to get that. But anyway, it looks pretty good.
Okay.
Next thing you'll notice is this really nice body kit. This body kit was supplied from the guys at Alpha Motorsport Fiberglass. They've got a V8 supercar wing. They custom grafted a Monaro bonnet into a VN. Side skirts. I opted for no rear bar because I didn't want to melt it. I didn't want to melt something nice for the jet engine. Up next, we've got our beautiful looking Versus wheels here. I'm going to check my phone because there's a blurb I need to say.
One eternity later.
Next up, we've got our Versus wheels Race Forge 2. Now, these things have been machined for custom offsets because I wanted a nice big offset on the front and a smaller offset on the back to clear in case we get a bit out of control. And we've changed the offset massively. Now, how they do this is because it's a semi-forged wheel, so we got room to play. But thank you very much to the guys at Versus for sorting me out these wheels because they are a really nice bit of kit. Coming around the front, we can see a really good shot of the body kit. We can see a good shot of the front bar. The fiberglass components come out of Alpha, really good quality. We weren't having to stuff around with stuff to make it fit, it just fits. Like that. It is actually designed to go on a full fiberglass V8 supercar, but we made it fit and their parts are extremely good quality, so it saved us a hell of a lot of time. Now, some of the things you can't see.
You can't see me.
You probably can't see a great shot of the suspension outside here, but the suspension is detrimental to the performance of the car.
Nice.
Probably one of the most important things aside from brakes, I should say. This suspension was supplied to us by the guys at Shockworks. Shockworks are one of the premier Australian companies when it comes to suspension. They do a lot of tuning, they do a lot of custom stuff that makes your stuff work. I just know that if I want any advice or want something that works, I ring Shockworks. Thank you to the guys. Chris was an absolute legend to deal with. I rang him up and said, hey, I need this, 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 and this, and before you know it, it's on my front door. And that sort of service is really hard to get. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate your help. And he also did a reverse coilover conversion on the rear of the car. So normally coilovers like that. This will literally be this way. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Now we have a look inside. Apart from the carbon fiber wrap door skins, which takes about 10 kilos off the weight of the door, we've got a lot of fab work. Now, there's no secret that Andy is a very talented guy when it comes to fabrication. He did majority of this. Like, that was not me. And if you've watched the videos, you know I did not much of the fabrication work because that's what Andy does. And you'll notice the big tunnel. There's a big tunnel inside, and that's called what I like to call the scatter shield. So if something flies apart of the engine, that's going to catch it.
Gonna catch me riding dirty.
And that scatter shield is lined with the guys from car builders. They do a lot of good products for cars. Sound deadening. Science. It's just full. They're really big on social media. And the guys supplied me with some really good heat shielding. I must say, difference in temperature in the cab is crazy. Science. It doesn't even get hot. I can rest my arm now on the scatter shield, where before it was like an oven, a hot box. So the guys have really done me a favor by recommending the right product because I had a few different options, and I'm so glad I went with that product because it really made a massive difference. You can see we've got the twin parachutes. This is hashtag not sponsored, and I bought these off Andy, but I think Simpson are a really, really good product, and if I'm gonna put my life in someone's hands, most of the time I'm happy for it to be Simpson because you know the stuff just works. And I suppose there's one last person to thank, and that'd be the man holding the camera. All of this footage and editing and funny humor that's gone into this stuff.
I'm doing some stand-up stuff. Get back on Facebook.
John's done a great job, so thank you, John. He's actually worked this last week for free. I don't have to pay him, so if everyone can give him a round of applause. But hey, that's for the jet car. But the most important thing is our journey is only just beginning. In 2 days, we are going to America. And what does that mean? That means that we are going to go to every burnout comp, every show, anywhere that'll have us, we're going to turn up and we're going to fry tires in the name for sports entertainment. Whether that be burnout comps, whether that be demonstrations, I don't care. I really don't care. It'll be something cool. And if this is something you want to see, you know what to do. Follow the channel, get the bell icon, get the comments happening, the likes, the shares. Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your brother-in-law, whatever, tell them. Because we're making videos and it's going to come thick and fast. So make sure you join in. You got the fire? Got the fire.
One for Mike.
That's the awesome shit ever, dude. In life, I've seen some pretty cool cars, and to be fair with you, if you would have told me 2-3 years ago that I'd be driving a jet-powered VN, after driving this thing 4 laps around Lakeside, this is the ultimate car. Here we are, day 1 of the JETCAR build series. This is the first bit of safety we've included in this thing. Right, you mate, not sponsored.
Ready for another day, battle?
Time. Hello? If you look fast, you look fast. Things are starting to really take shape. This is the most fun I've ever had in a car, including burnouts. The feeling I had from this was unexplainable, and I truly believe that this car is the greatest VN in the world, and it is one of the greatest cars in this country. I'm so happy it worked. Thank you very much to everyone that watched the series. Thank you very much for everyone that helped out with the cars, the sponsors, the friends, the John and Andy. Thank you very much for everything. This is the ending we got, but when we come back, we are going to put an afterburner on this and we are going to drag race. And this thing will beat anything that goes up against it, I guarantee it. It is out of control. I'll check back in America, guys. Thank you very much again for watching. I need to sit down because I've just had too much excitement for one day. Peace.